I'm here on Wake Up with Rhinebeck Bank at Viking Industries with President Rich Croce. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
This is awesome and huge. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, this was a cold storage warehouse for the Apple industry years ago.
Wow.
And we've been in this building since 1975, and all totaled we're 80,000 square feet now.
Fantastic, unbelievable. And you package any type of material you need to be packaged, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Whoever needs a box, we can find a way to make that box for them, you know, so whether it's e-commerce, cosmetics, things like that, electronics, food and beverage. The growth of the distilleries in our area, for example, has been a good growth business for us as well.
So tell me a little bit about the history of Viking and how you found your way here.
Sure, so it's a family business. It's actually, I'm the 5th generation in packaging,
Wow.
The 3rd generation here at Viking. So all those many years ago in the late 1890s, my 4 great-grandfather came over from Italy and started a business selling packing peanuts and liquor hampers and things like that. So
Fantastic.
we'll fast forward a couple generations to my grandfather, where he and his brothers were running that business, who sold wooden apple crates to the apple farmers in this area. And there was a corrugated divider that went in that crate to separate the apples. And they were having a hard time sourcing that. So they started Viking Industries, my grandfather did, to supply that divider to the other family business.
Interesting.
Back in 1973. And my father was the first production manager, and I worked here on snow days. It's a cold day today, so you know, it was when school was closed, I came into work as a kid, and after college came back and worked in the office, and kind of been here ever since.
Learn the industry.
Absolutely, from the ground up. So this is where we start with flat sheets of corrugated cardboard, as we call it, and we use our equipment to turn it into any kind of different box you can imagine. The machine we're in front of now is one we were able to purchase with the help of Rhinebeck Bank and their financing team. It's actually only the 3rd machine in the country that has the capabilities it does.
Really?
For all those nice mailers you get from Amazon and the pretty packages, this machine has the ability to print on the inside of the box as well as the outside, all in one operation, which is, like I said, very unique to the industry. It's only the 3rd one in the country to be able to do that.
Well, I'm happy we were able to finance that. It's great marketing too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've seen this, that type of business has grown about 200% every year, even before we had the machine. So it's a great opportunity.
I have to tell you, I do really commend you for doing manufacturing in our country today. It's a tough job, and you provide jobs. It's so important. So thank you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And you know, there was a Wall Street Journal article about 20 years ago that said, if you want to know how the economy is doing, ask a box maker.
There you go.
Right? So particularly from the manufacturing economy, if other manufacturers are making stuff, they need boxes to ship it, and that's where we come in. So,
and you've seen an uptick, right?
Yes, we have.
All right, fantastic, wonderful.
So here we are. These are our 2 main machines that make boxes for us. And you were asking, can we make any sizes? So as part of our 98 project expansion, we added the machine that's on the far side of the wall, which is a unique machine. It can go down and make a box as small as 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches.
Really?
So a really tiny box. What's helped grow us over the years is we're kind of a niche type of manufacturer. We do the stuff that not everybody does. So the inside-outside printing, the really small size boxes, those are things that not everybody in my industry can do, and we try to get that in all under one roof.
Awesome.
So some of our customers have an expression like, if we can't find anybody else to do it, call Viking, because they'll figure out a way.
See,
and that's kind of been one of our reputations.
That's wonderful. It's the best way to be.
Yeah, absolutely. My father used to say, we want to be more reliable than if we're a machine sitting on our customer's floor. So that comes into service as well as quality. So we make sure at least 2 people check it throughout the job, and then we also have a quality manager who at the end of the day will check every single order that's coming out of this building before we're shipping to our customers.
Wonderful. Excellent customer service.
Yeah. Morning, Ray. Missed the pound. Our industry is really phenomenal. Back in 2017, 95% of all corrugated that was produced in the country was recovered and recycled. And we work with only certified, sustainable forests, and they're committed to planting at least 1 tree in place every time they cut one down.
Environmentally friendly.
Absolutely.
The way to be.
Yep. So this machine here is another, example. Working with partners like Rhinebeck Bank, we've been able to be very financially sound. So we were able to pick up this piece of equipment. It allows us to do specialty boxes where the bottom will automatically snap into place. So again, kind of a unique niche type of experience. We have this machine, and the combination of other stuff we have, we're probably the only box manufacturer in the country who's got our collection of products that we're able to provide.
Interesting. Well, we're
All
happy to
under one
help
roof.
too.
So, you know, back when Viking started with the partitions for the apple crates. So
Yes.
in those days, we had one machine to cut the pieces, and we had people assembling them together by hand.
Wow.
So now we have 2 automatic assemblers that assemble the partitions in a very unique way. But
Very
how
cool.
automation has grown, investment in equipment, investment in people, has allowed us to continue to grow over the years.
Wonderful.
We have a machine here that's pretty new technology, you know, relatively new in terms of age. And then we have a machine over here, which has probably been around since 1920.
Wow.
So,
Look at the difference.
yeah, I mean, some technology changes, some of it stays the same. So,
That is amazing.
this is our design area. We're here with Eric, who's our designer. This is kind of where the whole part begins. So we'll get different products from our customers and ask to design a package. And so I always like to show this as an example. This is kind of how Viking thinks a little bit differently. So this was the customer's existing product. They refurbished Samsung tablets. And it has a little spot in here, you know, for the plug and everything else. But this was a separate piece that came attached that they had to break off, fold up, and then get assembled and put in the spot. So they originally asked us to just price the current design. And we said, we think we can help improve that for you. So we came up with a new design where it all just rolls up and wraps around in one piece. And what they found is switching to our design from their design saved them 25% on their labor to
Wonderful.
pack and get their products ready for shipment.
Wonderful. Can you tell people where they can find you online? Your website?
Sure, our website is www.vikingindustries.net. We're located right here in New Paltz, and our phone number, if you want to just call us up, 845-883-6325.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, Rich. This facility is huge and impressive. And I have to tell you, I didn't know that so much went into packaging, and now I know so much more. Thanks for educating us and for being an awesome customer. We appreciate you, and hope to have you on again sometime.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here, and you know, we need partners like Rhinebeck Bank to help us be successful. And you know, without partners like you guys, this doesn't all work. So
Thank
appreciate
you.
the support.
We do our best. You can check us out in a couple weeks on Monday morning, 8 a.m. on wakeuprhinebeck.com or right here on our Facebook page. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.